Howdy. Not quite sure how this route's going to turn out today. I've got something in mind, but it's not as far as I'd intended to go because it's going to get really hot. It's going to be quite intense this afternoon, so I want to get back before the midday heat. So it's about a 10-mile circuit I've got in mind, and I'm going to have a little stroll and see what we come across. What a result that was. So that's a peregrine falcon. That peregrine was a nice result. Really pleased with that. Don't get too many in this part of the world. I think it's the way it was circling around and cooling, I think it's probably nesting. They're like cliffs, but in the set of woods you could see it circling around. There's actually an old quarry in there, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're nesting and it flew off away from the trees. So I reckon there's a pair there. And that one, what was circling around, is probably now on the hunt. So if you're a pigeon in this part of the world at the moment, take cover, because the peregrine will get you. They're fantastic creatures, the peregrines. I think they're the fastest animal on earth. When they dive, they go into their stoop. I think they've reached speeds at over 150 miles an hour. And their eyes have got like a clear lid that goes over them, as well as the normal lid. So that it can keep its eyes open while it's diving, so the wind doesn't spoil its vision. And as well, I think its nostrils as well, there's like a film goes over its nostrils as well to restrict the airflow. So yeah, that was such a nice result. Oh, proper summer smells along here at the moment. It is fantastic, man. There's a kingfisher around here somewhere. I can hear it. I'm hoping it's going to fly into shot, but of course it won't. Yeah, so there's a nice buzzard, slowly getting higher and higher. Must have found a thermal over there. Well, it's right up now. It's really high now, and they get that warm air and they just start soaring up. They're Oh, there's actually two buzzards. That's. I thought that got up high quick. Yeah, there's two of them. But yeah, hot day like this. Yeah, I mean you're gonna see that in this part of the world quite a lot. But yeah, always nice to see that. It make flying look easy, what it is for them. Anyway, pressing on. This is a lovely meadow. my photography skills really are not doing it justice, but it is so peaceful up here, and the insects, the flying insects, loving it. They're just all over the place. It's wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to move on a bit. Check this guy out. You've got to love a donkey. Look at him, or her. Oh, brilliant. Okay, nice little young roe deer that was. I was scrambling through these nettles and it was just the other side of the ditch. It heard me. It was in the shade basically, and it dashed off. Might be a couple more around here because it was very young. Yeah, it's just hopefully that'll pick it up. Yeah, it's just behind that sort of ditch. Yeah, so my camera works so bad. I'm sorry. Oh, I can still see it up there actually. It's waiting for me to go. I want to go because it's obviously using this bit for a shade, so it is getting warm now, so I'm going to leave them to it. Right, onwards we go. So just through there is a very young, I think it's a roe deer. I'm going to creep up slowly and see if there's a few more out in that field. Bear with me. So close, 8 metres away. So I'm not sure how all that will come out, but that was a really nice small roe deer. I kind of literally walked into it. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it was so close to me at one point, 5 metres, and it wandered off. Didn't really seem that bothered by me, so I was very quiet and I kind of followed it. And so I don't know how the footage has come out because I was looking at the deer more than the viewfinder. That was probably a mistake. But anyway, eventually it did run off, and I think I got that on camera. And at that point, I let it be because it obviously then didn't want me around. And I was just going to do a bits of camera, and another deer crashed through those trees just behind me, and I think that was probably the adult, the parent of that deer. No, really nice to see. Really nice to see. So anyway, I'm going to cross this bridge now. And through the woods, and let's see what happens next. It's been quite a successful walk so far, actually. Yeah, anyway, onwards we go. I kid you not. Another deer just gave me a heart attack, just charged. It was in these bushes, it was off. The place is alive, man. I'm getting a bit nervous. Right, I'm keeping the camera out. Wow. I'm used to getting charged off by cows. not deer. I always love seeing this wheat starting to really take off, come out of the ground. This year's harvest in the making, or in the growing. It's probably anyway. Always nice to see this. I think. Anyway, moving on. I'm now on high alert for deer, having been charged to be the wrong description, but I certainly was scared by that rampaging deer through the woods back there, and yeah, I just saw that, and I thought it was a deer, just the ear sticking up above the wheat there, and I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, back in the woods, back in the shade. It's getting hot. Woods really are nature's umbrella. They provide so much shelter, particularly from the sun on a warm day like this. And you know, it baffles me. People deny climate change when there's so much illegal deforestation going on in certain parts of the world. And you come into a place like this and feel the difference between the sun walking through the fields, the exposed land. You come into the woods and the difference in temperatures. Remarkable. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, I'm just about back. It's really rather warm now and bright. The sunglasses are staying on. That turned out to be a really nice walk. The time I'm back, it'll be about 11 miles. Started off seeing those peregrines, or the peregrine, but there's a nest there, I'm sure of it, the way it was circling. That's fantastic, don't see them that often. Then what did we see? We saw the buzzards that were catching the thermals and circling over the woods. The donkeys, man, can't forget those lovely donkeys, they're fantastic. And then we sort of started heading back, and we had those deer encounters, that was very special. You know, I got really close to that. I know it was a young one. I don't think it really, do they call it a threat circle? Anyway, I don't think he is fully aware of dangers around him, but he ran off in the end. But yeah, that was really nice. And yeah, so really nice warm day. And now I'm gonna get home, have a spot lunch, and find a nice shady spot to relax. Anyway, see you soon. Cheers.